I don't see John down here this morning. Oh, boogity. See, the fish are active. God almighty. Alrighty. Here we go, folks. We're finally gonna make this trip. It's a good hike, so I'm gonna have to take me a break or two. I was hoping to wait till the dew kind of would dry up out of this grass, but I can tell you this, that's gonna be around 10, 11 o'clock, and I could be over there by then, hopefully. I'm believing that anyway. It is 9:06 a.m. I should be over there by you. If I don't stop walking, if I had to stop and take a break, it'd be 10 o'clock before I get over there. But anyways, it is what it is. When I get to a vantage point, I'll show you guys where I'm at. I don't know if y'all familiar with this little walker. This is where me and John used to fish, right over there. And I used to fish a little further down. But I hope my camera's not shaking too much. That is the animal services, and they got a fence around that, so you couldn't park over there. You have to cut across them weeds anyway. And I got to figure out how those hikers are coming through there. I wonder if they're parking at the animal shelter and going walking back around. I don't know. But over there where that electrical tower is right there, I'd call it a tower, I guess. That's where we got to go, over that hill, over in there. But to get over there, we got to go all the way around this road and on down and all the way around. If it was easy going right across here, but that's where we headed. And so when I get down to a vantage point here, I'll show you guys what we got to do. So where we're headed, we're back there where that electrical tower is. We got to go over that hill back there to get to pond number 3. But we got to go down this road, and it stretches out back behind these trees and goes all the way down to the end of this pond, which is number 2, and back out to over there. So that's what we're doing today, and that's where we're on our way, man. Thank y'all for coming with us. So next time I do this, I plan on being on an electric bike. So hope it's all well worth it. All right, guys, here we go. We're coming up on something here, so I think you guys might want to see. Looks like some buzzards. I thought they had something dead over there, big, but I don't see it. So they're just frolicking over there. All right. We're going up around this road all the way around. The long way to the pond. probably think I'm a bird. Uh-huh. Y'all need to make a path, Combs. Oh, look at them, man. It's a whole tree full of them. A whole tree full of them jokers. Good God Almighty. What y'all eating out here, man? Little dead cow? What's out here? Ugh. Dead dog. Oh, the road goes back through here. Look at them. Those some big birds. I'm walking no buzzard poof. The road kind of cuts in through here. All right. All right. A little creek. I think it goes around that way. I'm not going that way. I wonder if that's a shortcut, man. Look like it dead ends right there. I think they couldn't go that way, so they just made a road through here so they can come around these tree clump right there. And now, yeah, that's a dead end. I bet people be parked up in here, man. There's all kind of stuff going on, but they done barricaded it now, like I said, so ain't a lot of that kind of activity going on. That's the city park workers doing it. They the only ones can drive up in here, supposedly. If you got a truck, you can drive over that curb anytime. You hear me? Any old time. All right. I guess. I don't know why I'm still in the grassiest part of this. All right. Some birds say, where that man going? Yeah. You can kind of appreciate the size of it now, man. This is a big gorge valley. There's a fall right there. I don't know what that's all about. That's why it's wet down off in there. That's coming from somewhere, draining from somewhere. Might be draining off of, what's over there? Probably part of the Trinity and the Louisville Terror Race. I know it's up the street. They might have that spillway open up much more than they usually do. But anyways, y'all get appreciation for it. Oh, glory. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Had me some shoe covers, which I do have, but these shoes that I found out with my shoes on don't fit in there quite good. It's a hassle struggle, especially for me, and so I just opted out to wear them because I have to wear them without any shoes and thick socks, which ain't a bad deal, but they got a rubber sole on them, but it's not that thick. You're stepping on a nail or something, you're in trouble. Well, you're in trouble, you step on a nail with your shoe on, so same deal, huh? All right, okay, break time, taking a break. Mr. Preston, are you taking a break? I'm taking a break, man. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna break right there, though. Get up a little high on the land. It's gonna tip back over with me. I'm gonna break right here. Woo, all right. Hope y'all can see good. Oh man. That's where we started, back down there where that little spot of red. That's those tarps out there on that ball field that we came by. Around those trees on the edge over there. That waterfall, that water's draining from somewhere. That's why it's all soggy down off in there. Because the other day I was right here, I was going to walk around this way and try to get to it a little easier, but when I ran into all that sogginess over there, I realized I had to go look up the road, I had to go all the way around the road, so I said I'll just wait and devote a whole trip to going to pond number 3. And from here, man, you can see the ripples on that water from them When you get down by the water, you can't see them. I guess they move on around. I guess they say, whoops, they sense your presence or something. Hear the vibrations. There's a lot of vultures over here, man. This is crazy. I don't see nothing dead. If they got some kind of home or roost over here or something. Look at, oh, they're circling over there, so I don't know. There may be some Hannah's out bright today. There may be something dead over there, but why they wouldn't be over here if they was over there? And they all up in that tree over there. They roosting them trees down by the shore, so they waiting on something to eat. I guess they waiting on the Lord to feed them. The Bible said God feeds them. They wait on their portion from the Lord, so that's what they waiting on. Ain't like you and me go to the grocery store, man, grab something to eat real quick, fast food. They have to wait on the Lord. Something has to die, get killed, and be laid out. Mr. Preston ain't dying today, y'all. All right. Woo! I guess we go ahead on and bump out the rest of the trip. I'm wondering now, if I get right here where they are and look over that hill, that's what I'm going to do. When I get around right over there where they are, I'm going to go up that hill right there and look over that hill, because I might just be able to walk down to it. That might be the road. There's a road that comes down there and goes over there too. But I'm thinking I might be there closer than I think I am. And so let me get on up and get on the moving. Just drinking my hot chocolate and keep on rolling. Make these buzzers go find them another place to roost real quick. Alright? Yeah. Let's get them on their own somewhere else. Alright. So here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright. I'm gonna be careful with my phone because I already cracked it. Yeah, we'll look once we get over where those buzzers are. We'll go up through there and look. Man, I remember when we used to fish, man, in Dallas, over off of Loop 12, man. Sometimes we chase water down. The water was here. We made a fish there, but ain't nothing happening. We see the water going on back down through the trees and the bushes and stuff. We hike out through there, man. We trunked down bushes and weeds as we went, carrying our stuff, swatting bugs off of us, getting scratched on the arm, scratched all up through briars and all that stuff, man. We was love fishing, desperate to fish. So we did that, man. Made some discoveries too while we were doing it. And one time we went through there, man. I don't know if y'all know what chinches are. We went through that right in the spring, man. I'll never forget it. We used to go down there and fish all the time, but this spring, man, everything was just green and all the leaves were coming back on all the bushes and hedges. We went through there, and boy, and by the time we got almost to the spot where we fished, them chinches, boy, you felt stuff crawling on you, you couldn't see it. All over, just crawling over you, man. You couldn't see nothing. They so small. Man, we dropped poles, tackle boxes. We was running, swatting and running. To get up out of there, man, we went straight home. Got straight in the shower in the bathtub. Them changes will make a believe out of you. And they wasn't really biting us or nothing right then. It was just them crawling all over you, man. You didn't know, you couldn't see them. That's what the fear part came in at. Woo, 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 woo. Y'all know what time it is. Woo, woo. Y'all know what time it is. Woo, woo. Guess he said, that man need to leave us alone. Go on about his business. I'm looking for pond number 3. Y'all know where that is. Y'all show me. Alrighty. I think we're embarking up on it. Oh yeah, but we ain't gonna be able to go. I'm just looking this way. We just looking here. We just looking here. There it is. There it is. Oh, we can go over on that side and walk in. We can go over the hill right here. Praise the Lord. That's pond number 3. You can't hardly see it good from here, but you will in a minute. I'm going to have to go down this road and turn and go around that way. But I think the good part about it is that not a lot of growed up thickets around. Somebody been mowing around the city park people have. That's good. Keeping it down. Whew. All right. Yeah. All righty. A little rough terrain here, but we got it. And I'm not going across that. We're gonna go down the road. This is where we would have had to go anyway. And come back over. Good God Almighty. Man, this is a walk I won't soon forget. All right. Oh man, it's a good distance. I told John the other day, I said, John, it's another pond over there, man. John said, it's 3 miles. It ain't that far, man, but it looked like it. Jesus. All right. Okay. It's right there. We almost got our eyes on it. We got to go down here this road and cut across to the left. Oh. I was fishing at pond 231. This gentleman, he comes through and talks to me all the time. He walks all the time and hikes around here. He said, it's another pond over there, over that hill back over there. He said, I ain't never seen nobody fishing over there. And I said, I don't know what you're talking about. You talking about, yeah. I said, I know, man, it's hard. It's way over to get you. He said, you can walk down and look at it. I'm like, no, not right now. But I was destined to come over here, and even to the point that I didn't even wait on my electric bike to get here. I got to get this thing done and get it done today. Let's see what's going on over here. And that's a lot of water. That viaduct over there where the rail is in concrete, on the other side there's the Trinity River going under that bridge right there. That's a good fishing spot too. And when the Trinity overflows or whatever, that water feeds into here. And this here, there's another viaduct running out over here. So this whole valley floods, they just feed. These are tributaries and ponds, they just feed each other to relieve that water, you know, that's overflowing or flooding or heavy rains. So yeah, all right, we on our way. We feet is wet, but we gonna look at them bugs up there. Them jokers, they must live over here. Look at them on that log pile. They probably live out here somewhere. They home, their nest. Guess they ain't used to visitors. But here's one is right here. Mr. Preston here. All right. So there's 2. Now I think when I go out, instead of going all back down this uncharted territory, that road right there, I can follow that road down, but I have to go down further, which is about the same distance as this is, but it's more open over there. And I'll come around too and come back to my vehicle when I get ready to go. So let's get over here and get baited up and see what's going on. Still ain't seen where I can get down to this water yet. Watch where I'm going. Still ain't seen. There's a road going around here, a couple of roads, but somebody's been fished in here before. And it's true that ain't nobody fished here. Somebody have. They probably just trouble to come down off in here. So get out of here and get to the road before I hurt myself. Go for holes. All right, here's the road. And I think what I'm gonna do, if I can, I'm gonna fish on this end. Looks like it's up from the bank, because the bank's up kind of high. I didn't bring my net. That's something I didn't need to try to carry with me. I got enough right here. So gotta be careful here for alright. I want to get down here where y'all can see. Looks like they got two embankments here. Let's see. Yeah. Good gracious. Oh. There's a reason to come back here again. And if I ever decide to come here again and fish, I'm definitely going to be on an electric bike. No doubts about it. No doubts about it. Most definitely. Whew. Not a bad looking place. I see a lot of water movement. Something big moved out there a minute ago. So, whew. We get out in that sun. Go right up the hill, back up to the road. All right. Infamous pond number 3. What do you know? Here we are. Here we are, man. Here we are. Anywho, I think that'll work for us. As long as this is off. We're gonna be right on the edge here, man. That's gonna be a tricky dicky. Right on the edge here. All right. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Tricky John Dicky. This is my Amazon setup right here, man. Let me turn that on for y'all. This is my Amazon setup right here. It's a I don't know what the name of the rod is. It's just one of those it's a cover, got a cover on it. It's just one of those extendable rods. Then I got the Zebco 404 reel I got on them, a Zebco guy. So that's what we're fishing with today. Portable, easy to carry, no proper limo. We can throw it right out there and be ready, man. No proper limo. So with that done, let's get it set up. Need one more glove. That's what I'm reaching for. That's what I'm reaching for in my own bag. Man, that was a trash one. That's used. That's a new one. Alright, folks. The infamous pond number 3. The one we've been trying to get to and we finally got to after all that walking. This is pond number 3. I hope y'all can see it good on my helmet cam. It snakes. It is right here, and then it does an L shape, and it goes back down around, back over yonder, almost to like that brown spot. I don't know if y'all can see that from here with this. When I get up, I believe I'll get up on the road. I'll take a good aerial shot of it, but it does an L shape and comes to here. This was the closest spot from where I came from to get here. That was a good walk, man. I think it's gonna be quicker going back though, now that I know what it is. And so I'm just gonna fish this area. I really wanted to fish kind of out there, but this is fine right here, these kind of coves like this. And so then that viaduct right on the other side of that is the Trinity River. There's the bridge. Trinity River's right over there. And so when the Trinity River floods over, you know, it comes over in here. And these fish here kind of like trapped here because they don't have anywhere else to go. Okay? And that's the way that looks like to me. All right. Ah, that's something came over to the top right. That was a gar, probably a carp. This place is pond number 3, and it has totally disappointed me today. From what I can see, Trinity River right there. I should go and fish in that, but another time. I'm going back to pond number 2 because that's on my way back home. And so, yeah, pond number 3, it's okay, but probably a different spot, maybe over there somewhere, some other spot, some other time. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of other fish in here, and the gar hadn't eaten all of these up either, but sure seems like it. So there's a lot of gar in here. I seen gar heading over here, and then when I got here, they kind of disappeared, but every now and then you can tell they come up. And that's probably why the fish is scarce, because I don't see any brush or any place that fish can hide in here from a gar or something. They're trying to, because the smaller fish, that's what they do. They stay somewhere where they can quickly escape or get out of dodge or hide behind something or duck into something or behind something to keep from being eaten by predator fish. But I don't see anything like that here, man, so I'm pretty sure that there are fish in here. If there are any, they're terrified. But that's nature, man, okay? We're going to get on the road and go back down to number 2 and fish a little while, see if we can catch some catfish for this lady. And, oh, it's road muddy, y'all. Yeah, not too muddy, though. And, we're going to call it for the day. Pond number 3, we've conquered, we've been here. If I'm coming back, that's a good question. I don't know. Don't know how to answer that question, but not in the near future. When my bite, there's a pond right there. I don't know what that is. When my bite gets here, I don't know if I'm even coming back, or it might be easier to come back then. But for the work of hiking over here to there, it ain't worth it. Not in my opinion. If you like gar and carp, it might be worth your while. Some kind of pond up in there. That's not counted as Texas Parks and Wildlife. I don't know what that is. Some kind of tanker. May even be private property. But anywho's, we're moving on. We're gonna get back to pond number 2, and we'll sign back up then when we get there. Got him. Got him. Got him. Like a buffalo. Yep, buffalo. About the size of the one I caught the other day. Yep, buffalo. Juvenile. Come on up in here, man. Get over here. Juvenile. He's pretty good size, though. Be a juvenile. Find my deal here. He's pretty good size to be a juvenile. He got hooked good, though. Oh. buffalo. Get down, man. Knew he was gonna fight around. Let's get a weight on you. Got that one pole today, and so anywho, yeah, there we go. Cricket, what you doing over here, man? Get out of my stuff. Get out of my stuff, man. Get out of my stuff, man. Let's see if we can measure him. No spiders crawling around here. Oh, buggity. Let's get you baby on here. I gotta get my hook out your mouth too while we at it. In buffalo, they got their mouths are tear real easy. So you got to it's a good thing. Wonder you catch them at all with a hook. A hook might pull through sometimes, but oh, I ain't put my other battery in here. Oh, Mr. Preston, you took one of the batteries out. Sure did. There it is. Oh boy. Hey, that's my bad. Keep from running my batteries down and bumping in the on and off button like I did before, and then I got ready to weigh some. I didn't have no weigh them. I didn't have no juice. He ain't that big. 2.9, 3 pound. Yeah, you got 3 pounder. He ain't that big. I get my hook out you, man. You can go about your business then. I'll wait to see if this fish gonna come back. I'm gonna move down a little further down the road. Okay. I guess he did his damage. Too much stuff flying around out here today for no reason at all. I may be too close to this ant pile too. But ain't nothing necessary. He hit that son of a gun one time good, and I guess he said I'm through for now, bro. Sorry, bro, I'm through for now, bro. Alright. You say so. I bet he got one of them. Here we go. I bet you he got one of them. Yeah, he did. Got that bottom one. Anyway, we moving on down a little further. Skirp. There we go. Thank you. Moving right along. Further. Let's see if I can get this daggum thing up. I gotta get me another cooler. I'm so sick of this thing here. Hey, it's inconvenient now. Oh, inconvenient. So we'll just leave it up because it's so inconvenient now. Oh, we gotta walk all the way back to the car since we went to pond 3, but we just kind of fishing our way back, and we caught one buffalo teetering around with the line, and got a good snag pull right there, but he caught me sleeping. Got one of my bait, but I don't know if I want to fish anymore. Oh, what's that right there? Is that something I'm seeing? Why am I tripping? I might be tripping. Is that green moss algae on the bottom or something? This water here is absolutely filthy. Jesus. Moss, green, whatever else is in there. Look like streaks of moss, green. It is full of moss, probably. I'm carving, loving it up in there. I know that kind of moss. Let me get off this incline and get up on the road. Cause that's gonna wear me out right there. Get up on the road. Yes, sir. Whew. Yeah. In the shade. Man, I don't know. Oh, flying winged ants, termites, whatever they are, flying around. Good God Almighty Jesus. Oh man. Oh, okay. All right, man. Here's what's real. Let me cool off a minute. It's hot. I just. Okay. Pond number 3. It ain't all it's cracked up to be. And I don't know, nobody cracked it up. I'm the one cracked it up to be something more than it is. And I didn't really do that. I just assumed that since nobody's probably fishing it, that in there may be monsters in there. I know there are gar and carp in there, man. And they're coming up on the water all the time over there, so they come up. Anyway, as far as bait fish, smaller fish, no dice. Threw worms out there. So I'm just gonna throw worms right now. I'm gonna throw no bread or nothing, dough bait or nothing like that, because I already see the carp coming up to the top. Humongous carp, gar. But the thing over there, pond number 3, I hope I got a good video of it. There is nowhere for, no covering or nothing like that for fish to hide, fish that you might want to catch, and take home, panfish, bream, and smaller fish. There's no place for them to hide over there, man. There's no covering, there's no nothing unless there's some old openings on the bank, small holes or something.